Okay, it's time for us to do the LeetCode daily questions. So today we have okay, we have today's April 27th, and we have questions called Power of Three, and I checked, it's an easy question, so we are supposed to do this quick, right? So today it it's supposed to be a quick live stream. I hope so. So, okay, let's check the question. So, power of 3. Given an integer n, return true if it is a power of 3, otherwise return false. An integer n is a power of 3 if exists an integer x such that n equals to 3 to the x. So n is 27. The example, it's 3 to the 3. And n0 is 3 to the 0, 3 to the 2, and this is false. Okay, it's a little bit... Okay, so the follow-up is, can you solve it without loop or recursion? So I think it being an easy question, we should be allowed to solve it with a loop. Otherwise, I don't know how to solve this. So let's try it. Let's try using a loop. Okay. So we have n. So we are trying to do what? So while let's keep divided by 3 and then see if there is any reminder. Okay, so while n mod 3 equals to 0, right? Then let's do n divided equal to 3. Okay, then until we cannot do it anymore, what is the result? So for example, 27 divided by 3 is 9. And then because there's no residual, we keep dividing 3 by 3, so it will become 3, and it will still equal to 0, and then we keep dividing by 3, which is 1. And 1 is not 0 right now, currently is 1, so we should return n equals to 1. Is that right? So let's try this 0. 0 is false because we will not even go into the while loop. We will directly, because it's already 0, we will directly jump to this, and then we will return, because n is not 1, we will return false. So how about 9? 9, first round is 0, so we divide it by 3, it becomes 3. Second round, so it will be the same, it will be the same result as the 27, because we... So now we are solving it with recursion, not recursion, we are solving it with the loop. We might be able to solve it with the recursion, right? Because we can call this again and again and again. Okay, then how about 45? 45 divided by 3. So mod by 3 is 0. And divided by 3 is 15. 15 mod 3 is 0. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Then 5 mod 3 is 2. So we jump out and return false. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. So now let's try all the test result. Okay, there is one thing that I want to do because custom, and I have to type myself. Okay, 0945 0945. Let's run it. Aha. So which one? Oh God, 279. It's already exceed the time limit. Only because I have a typo. No, not this one. So I got these two as true. And the third one. Okay, so third one is because this is 0 and it will keep becoming 0. Okay, so no. I have two true. Why I have two true? I have these two as true. So the third one did not pass because 0 fall into an infinite loop. So I probably need to deal with the because there is negative. Will negative number, I think negative number will work too. So let me see. So if n equals to 0, return false. And also I want to try -9. Okay, so negative is false. Because it's power of 3. So no matter how you power it, it won't be a -1. So I actually can return false immediately. I don't even need to go into the while loop here. So if I have the first one as negative, I will got all of them as false. Yes. Okay. So I guess that's it. I'm thinking that's it. I am thinking that's it. How about 279? When I have a typo, it's false. How about I give it a really big number like should be false, right? Yep. As long as it's not overflowing. So let's try to submit it. Okay, we pass. We pass. But now that's the real question is the follow-up. Can you solve it without a loop or a recursion? Well, short answer is I can't. But somebody else is able to do it. So I don't know. Let's see the solution, okay? Let's see the solution. Let's read it. Okay, so the approach one is loop iteration, which is what I did when it's less than 1. Oh, less than 1. Yeah. I use less than 0, but yeah, less 1 should work. And the logic is the same. Okay. Okay, the second approach is base conversion. That's too mathematical. That's a little bit too much math for me, but that's true. If you use math, you will not need. Oh no, this one is the. So they change to string, two string and three base, and then match to, oh, okay, this one is interesting. O power of 3 start with digit 1. That's true. Okay, so base 2. So if we convert our number to base 3, there is, oh, okay, I sort of understand right now. So what they are saying is that, so for a base 10, a number we will mod divided by 10 is always like, or 10's power is always like 10, 100, and 1,000. And when you convert it into a base 2, the number 1, 2, 4, 8 will become 10, 100, 1,000. Okay. So if we convert it to a base 3 number, which is, I'm not familiar with integer 2 string, and 3. So I'm supposed this is transferred to a string, which is base 3. And then we check. We use the regular expression to check that if it start with a 1 0 and 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 a lot of times. So star means 0 or multiple times, and then end of the string. That's smart. That's smart. And the time complexity is log base 3, and I guess that's the time when you call this function, right? Yeah, that's the time spent on calling this. Okay. And the third approach is math. Math is too hard for me. So we can use math as follows. Wow. Wow, I have to zoom in. I can't zoom in. How do I zoom in LeetCode? No, I can't. Okay. So n is a power of 3, and if and only if I is integer. In Java, we check if a number is an integer by taking the decimal part and check if it is 0. Wow, I completely don't understand this. So basically n equals to 3 to I power. So I will be log base 3 to the n. And you can change base. Oh, change base to a b. So now we use the b as 10, right? So log I will equals to, and then you want to check mod 1 to see if it's an integer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's some level of math that I won't be able to do. I mean, at least I won't come up with this idea during an interview. Wow. And the time complexity is unknown because the math.log is too expensive. Okay, so it's probably good that I don't understand math. So approach 4 is integer limitations. Oh, wow. I remember this. Let me check my old submission record, okay? Okay, I did this once. Okay, I did this once a long time ago, and shoot, I think during that time I somehow saw an article using this method. Okay, but let's check the explanation. What is integer limitation? So I guess this is the max int, right? So 3 ways to calculate this value is Google. Okay, I will Google. And then also you can get, if it's Java, it's max value, integer.max value. So, and you can count it by, because we have 32 bits in the integer, and then we half of it is positive, half of it is negative. So we divide it by 2, and then -1 is because of 0 is part of positive number. Is 0 positive? But anyway, -1 because it's 0. And then we can deduce that the power of 3 is, what do you mean? What do you mean? So it's using a lower bound. It's using a lower bound. And which means we are trying to see what's the max value of 3's power, which is less than the maximum value. And after calculation, the number is 19. How would I able to come up with this during an interview? Oh my god. And then therefore the possible value of n within the range of integer is either 3 to the 0, 3 to the 1 until 3 to the 19. And 3 is a prime number. Yes, 3 is a prime number. So if you get this number 3 to the 19th, and because 3 is also a prime, so all the divisor should be within this. So all the divisor will be 3 to the 0, 3 to the 1, 3 to the 2 until 3 to the 19. So we use this number, which is here. So while this n larger than 0 is a must, because n has to be larger than 0. And we check if 3 to the 19 mod n is 0. Because if this 3 to the 19 mod n is 0, then n must be one of the numbers in here. One of the number from 3 to the 0, 3 to the 1, until 3 to the 19. Oh my goodness. Well, that is smart, but I think this being an easy question is not expecting me to think about those kind of solution during an interview. So I guess what we did is not this one. What we did is good enough, which is using a while loop and yeah, just brute force. Just brute force. Okay, that's today's daily questions. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.